Hey everyone, it's your boy Curtis, aka the Carolina Smash, and welcome to the Black Heroes Not podcast. This is not an official episode. This is more of a interview style video I always wanted to make, just to kind of talk with certain people that are different levels into the fandom, to the world of anime. And for technically, this is low key filler. I realize this is low key filler. On a couple episodes in, and we're already doing filler. Unfortunately, Mike isn't here today. Sorry, Black Clover fans, but I do have a special guest with me. He is my best friend of 20 plus years now, / roommate. Go ahead and introduce yourself, fam.
Hello, my name is Mechi'S, aka Mechi, aka Big Meech. Woo! Larry Hoover.
Alright, if you ever become a rapper, there you go.
Nah, it's more like a copyright. I get sued.
Oh man, but since this is the first video, I wanted to talk to him about anime, just because he's actually just recently got into anime. He's literally like, the door was open and he just walked through the door.
I would say I have a step foot in right now. I won't say I completely walked in. I'm a little nervous because, Mama always say, be careful of strangers. So I consider anime as a stranger right now, but it's piquing my interest.
Alright, before we get into like the meat of this conversation, is there any social media you want to shout out and we'll put in the description?
Yes. Follow me on TikTok. I'm trying to be TikTok famous. I'll put the social link. Should be in the description and everything. Follow me on Twitter. All my social media things I have LC put down in the description below.
By the way, LC is the nickname that he asked for me. It's my childhood nickname.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. What do you go by again on this?
The Carolina Smash.
Yeah, I'm not calling it that.
Bro, I want to put it on a t-shirt. Okay, but what was your initial thoughts of anime? I know you've seen bits and pieces over the years, but what was your initial thoughts? And you can be as brutally honest if you want to. I won't be offended. Hopefully no one else gets offended. Hopefully Mike doesn't get offended when he hears this.
Can I curse? Profanity is allowed in here?
Yes.
It is. I didn't know what to believe of this shit, honestly. I was like, yeah, this is something I'm probably never gonna get into. Like honestly, I've never seen one episode of Pokemon.
What?
I never. If it's on like Cartoon Network at nights or in the mornings, I switch to something else. Honestly,
So you never heard the theme song? Like, I wanna be the very
I mean, yes,
best.
I've heard it plenty of times, but I've never seen an episode. The only Pokemon I know is Pikachu. That's it. I'm sorry to disappoint some of you fans out there, and y'all probably gonna be like trashing me in the comments and everything.
Y'all,
but
y'all can see my face right now.
Yeah, I've just never really said I'll never watch this, but as the saying goes, never say never, and here you are today.
Well, hey, you know what? That's fine, man. I ain't gonna judge you. Hopefully, no one else judge you. Everyone has different upbringings. Pokemon just wasn't your thing.
Yeah, that's true. Just wasn't me.
Now let's talk about the show that piqued your interest and kind of put your foot in the door. What was that show?
You know this show. You was the one that put me on the show. My Hero Academia. I can't remember exactly what day it was, but I can remember it briefly exactly what happened. I came over to your house one day just to check on you, see what you was doing. And then your living room had a new setup than you had before. So you had a TV in there finally. And I was like, about time I had a TV in the living room. Like,
Right?
But I was just chilling and I was like, what you watching? You was like, My Hero Academia. I was like, I don't feel like going home just yet. So I was like, I'll sit here and watch a couple episodes. I'm not really going to get into it like that. Boy, was I wrong. I started getting into it and you was like, all right, that's it. And I was like, no, maybe just like 1 or 2 more episodes or and everything. So,
All right, who was your favorite character in My Hero? Like mine was as always and still Todoroki. What about you?
I don't know their actual names like that. Just know the nicknames. But right now is Deku. He's kind of hard-headed. His feet moves before his brain do. That's kind of like how I am in life. I go with my heart instead of going with my brain, if that makes sense to most people. Um, and who else?
Before you say anything else, I cannot wait for Mike to hear this because he's gonna be like, "What the fuck,
Yeah,
Deku? What?"
yeah, yeah. He's the one that kind
Oh.
of just put me on. I was like, okay, I kind of respect this guy. I can see a little bit in him. But
Okay, because I remember like seeing you getting into My Hero, and I'm really glad that you got into it because that's my current favorite show. I mean, half the channel is named after it.
that's true.
But there's one show I want to talk to you about that, like, even though My Hero piqued that interest, I think the show that truly got you on board the anime train was Rising of the Shield Hero. 'Cause I still remember I was just watching it just to have something on to watch while I ate, and you just chilling on your phone. I didn't think you was paying any attention to it until something happened, and you just jumped up like, "What the fuck just happened? What happened to my boy?" I was turning around like, "Oh, you're watching this?" You're like, "Yeah." I was like, "Come here, man, and enjoy this greatness." And then we finished the whole entire season.
Yeah, that's what I would say. That's what got me into anime in a way. But I would say My Hero kind of made that door present itself. Like, all right, here's the door of anime. What you gonna do with it? You gonna walk in, or you just gonna stare at this door and watch the paint dry on it?
So like My Hero opened the door, and you say Sheer Hero kind of encouraged you to step through the door.
No, My Hero made the door, but My Shield Hero just kind of like
My Shield Hero.
My Shield Hero. Yeah, but yeah, that kind of just like opened the door and cracked it for me.
Okay, between the two shows, which one do you think you like better?
Oh, definitely Shield.
Definitely Shield.
Definitely.
Okay, and by the way, Shield Hero is a really underrated show. I feel like not a lot of people give it enough love, so please check it out if you can. It's really good. The main character, it's like the greatest come up story, and there's one character that she will get her comeuppance, and when she does, you will enjoy every second of it. I promise. Now, like with Shield Hero, what was that one moment? I remember the moment. What was the moment that made you just had a knee-jerk reaction? Like, what the fuck? Spoiler alert's coming.
Oh, spoiler! Look here. This man is a nice guy. Okay, he was a nice guy. He looked out for this one chick. Her name's what? Whore now. So yeah, spoilers alert. But yeah, she treated this man wrong. Like, she lied on this man, saying that he raped her, got her drunk. When clearly this man said he was just going straight to bed because he had a big day ahead of him the next day, and that just, I was like, wait, what? And so now that they banished him, but he didn't want to go into this world in the first place, and I was just like, okay, that's just messed up. So yeah, that moment when she lied on him, and I was like, you know what, this bitch, I hope she dies.
Oh man. Okay, you know what? Since you said you like Deku, and now you're saying this, I feel like Mike was gonna hear this and be like, you know what? I did give back cool points. I did give back all the cool points.
It's messed up.
Nah, it was. I still remember in that moment too, and I was like, this man didn't do anything wrong. Like,
Didn't do nothing wrong,
but
bro.
I still remember like there were hints before that people wasn't a huge fan of the Shield Hero right off the bat. Cause I noticed like the king kind of treating them a little different, and I was just like, what's going on? Then when that happened, I was like, oh wait, they hate the Shield Hero.
Oh yeah, the king ain't shit either.
And
Some
this is
king.
like Nalfami, and the main character's name's Nalfami. And I think everyone knows who's best girl in that show, Reptalia. So again, if you haven't seen the show, there's only like one piece of the puzzle. The whole entire show is more than that, and I do recommend again, please watch it.
Yes, I recommend as well to watch it. They need to hurry up and make a second season.
I think they are. I think it's supposed to be coming back next year.
Well, they need to speed up the process.
I mean, they can't, man. The world's ending.
Damn it.
Everyone, please stay safe out there. But like I said, I'm really glad that you got into it because I've been a fan since middle school, and I think you actually used to shit on me too about liking it.
You've been trying to get me on this anime train for a long time.
And who knew I would do it by accident?
That's true.
Okay, well, like, is there? Now that you watched the two shows and got into it, what's your thoughts now? Because your first thoughts like, doesn't seem like my thing. What are your new thoughts?
I feel like this is something I can get into. Like I said before, never say never. This is one. I feel like this is something I can get into. because it's just there's certain things that actually piques my interest in life. Like I always thought anime was just just always spoken Japanese. Like there was no English. Like I had to like read the subtitles every single time I watch it. But I was like, okay, so they actually have the English version of it too sometimes. But it was just something that just it on my downtime. I guess I'll watch a little some anime. Like one of my favorite YouTubers, like he be playing Dragon Ball Z and all that. And I've watched so far every single episode because it piqued my interest. Like I'm trying to get into. Oh yeah, I've never seen Dragon Ball Z at all either. Sorry to disappoint some of y'all too.
Oh man.
So I'm 24, about to be 25 in like 2 months. So I'm literally just now starting to get into it. I'm not going to go back and probably watch and learn the history of anime, like the old stuff and everything. But it's just, I feel like this is something I just need to take time and know.
I mean, like I said, like you were just entering the door, so it's gonna take like a little while for you to really fully embrace it, I'll say. And even some of the old stuff, I think you should go back and look at it because some of the old stuff still holds up.
Yeah.
Like shows like Naruto, you said you starting to get more into Dragon Ball. Shows like One Piece that's still going on even right now. I think you should, dabble and do a little research to see what will pique your interest as well. That's another thing too. Like when I do post on social media, I want people to follow you. Maybe give you a couple recommendations that you can look into. Like, you know what? I'll give this show a try.
Yeah. Do that. Do that.
Because is there any other shows that you've seen so far that you might want to try or like piqued your interest a little bit?
A real close friend of mine. Shout out to Sierra. You're a real one. She likes this show called Fairy Tales.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, because I asked her, I was like, what's her favorite like anime show of all time or something like that, and she said Fairy Tales, and I was like, okay, so that's something that might pique my interest, and also your second half of the show title, Black Clover. That's part something I can get into because I feel like Asta has the same voice as what's his name, Bakugo. Yes, yeah. I feel like they have the exact same voice when he be yelling, getting into an Asta, when he be yelling and everything. They sound exactly the same. I feel like some of y'all will agree with me when I say this. Mr. Carolina Smash here sounds so weird. It's like calling you Curtis. Like,
Okay, the reason why I chose Carolina Smash because that technically is one of All Might's moves that he only used once. And since we both live in South Carolina, I figured, hey, let's represent the Carolinas. So one day, this is gonna be on a T-shirt, and people will wear
it. In other news.
Okay, so Fairy Tail and Black Clover.
So far, I haven't really know anything, no other anime shows so far, but those two just.
Okay. Those two are really good, especially the starting out. I think you will enjoy both, especially in Fairy Tail's case. The power of friendship is strong in that show. So if friendship is one of your top qualities, Mechi, you're gonna love that show.
Mm-hmm.
Now it comes to Black Clover. Like from my opinion, it took me a hot second to get into it. I like it now. It's time to catch up. It is one of those shows that I feel like if you were to watch it in Japanese, you would not like it. Because that was my case.
That's how I was in the beginning. I was just like, okay, this is really just straight in Japanese.
No, fam,
I can't get into
it's even worse than that. Because like in the sub, all he did at the first 2 episodes was straight yell to the point where I just couldn't watch it. It was unbearable. But now that it's in dub and I got a chance to watch it again, I have a better appreciation for it. And I've even heard that the Japanese voice actor is doing a lot better now. So if I were to go back and watch this sub, maybe I'll enjoy it, but I'm just too used to the dub now. So now that you said that, so you're more into the English dub than the sub?
Yes, most definitely.
Okay, would you ever try certain animes in sub, or you just want to strictly stick with dub?
I'll say right now, I'm just going to stick with dub.
Okay.
For right now. Maybe in the future, down the line, I might tap into that Japanese a little bit, but right now, nah.
All right, to end this is actually one show I do want you to try, and I actually was watching it right before you went to bed. And I think you heard a little bit of it too, because you didn't see it, but you heard someone die.
I was just about to mention that too. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure it was that Black. No, that was probably wasn't Black Clover. You said it was another show.
It was a show called Demon Slayer.
Oh well, that whoever died last night that got slayed for sure. Like I'm pretty sure, like before they went to commercial. She was in the midst of dying. They came back from commercial. She's still dying. I'm like, she couldn't just straight die during a commercial break. Like,
I mean, bro, that was an important death. You can't have those characters die off screen. But it is a really good show. I think it's actually was trending on Twitter when it first came out. Like I think it was towards the last episode. It was actually trending #1 on Twitter, which is pretty impressive for an anime. And I think it actually surpassed One Piece. You don't know, One Piece, and when it comes to manga sales, was the top, like literally top dog for years. The only other anime/manga that even tried to surpass it was Attack on Titan, and that failed. So Demon Slayer was actually the first one to dethrone the king, when it comes to manga sales at least. As far as the anime, I'm not too sure, but when manga sales, Demon Slayer, I think, did trump One Piece. So, like, it is a show I think you would like. It's actually pretty good. I'm rewatching it now, and the animation is beautiful. Like, goddamn. Like, the animation is like when you go to a museum, you see a piece of art, and you just have to admire it. It's like when you look at your Ariana Grande poster.
Dang. Shit.
Right?
Shout out to Big Jazz.
Oh man! All right, but thank you again for doing this video for me, and I hope
thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
I hope you continue your anime career. Hopefully, I do want you back for actual official episode of the Black Heroes podcast.
Yeah, if Mike allows me after he hears this, and he's probably like, "We never have a meet you on this show again." Fuck that nigga. But if you let me have it again, I really appreciate you, Mike.
I mean, like, he's probably gonna like hate on you for the whole Deku thing, but he's probably gonna like you for wanting to give Black Clover a try.
Yeah.
And wait a minute, you said you said your favorite character was Deku. Do you like Bakugo? 'Cause I know you mentioned him. So do you like him?
He has good spirit. You know, he wants to do everything he can to be #1, and I can respect that. So he's like literally like he's real close to being my favorite.
Okay.
He's real close.
So many cool points just earned. Cause I do like Bakugo. You know, to me, still Todoroki #1. I still think Todoroki would beat Bakugo in a fight. Just saying. So, any Bakugo stands out there, I'm sorry.
Sure.
Man, but any last words before we call it a day?
For any of you Xbox players out there, please follow me on Xbox. It's capital IXI Mechi MECHIIXL. Don't ask for the L. Play me on 2K. I just got 99 overall. My spawn floor slasher. I will dust your ass.
Oh my god!
Please.
Oh my god! Fine. I'll put your Xbox tag in the description.
All my stuff will be in the description. Please follow me. I need my followers on Twitter, TikTok especially. My Snap premium going for $50 each. I'm just kidding. I don't have a premium.
How about look at you like, what?
Please.
Like, this is news to me.
The stuff I found out about you the other night, yeah, that's another topic.
Oh man,
it's the anime show when you about to have this turn into a sex show real quick.
What you mean?
That's a whole other topic for a whole other show.
Oh man, but hey guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for this is something brand new. I want to do it every so often when I have a chat with certain people and stuff about it. Anime and maybe other topics as well. Something like nice and short. And me and Mike, we're currently working on episode 4 of the official Black Heroes podcast. We're going back to canon. We're leaving filler now. But we're working on that now. We should have it posted really soon. I want everyone to enjoy the rest of their day. Please stay safe out there with this.
Wash your hands. Don't touch nobody. If you want to dap somebody up, do the elbow dap. You know?
Wear your mask, especially in Walmart.
Oh yeah, everywhere.
And everyone, remember, surpass your limits and plus ultra.
What was that?
It's from Black Clover and My Hero.
Yo,